Alright guys, so check this out. Yesterday I made a video as to why I believe that the World Breaker Hulk will make his appearance in the MCU. This was one of the comments that was left on it. And so I started thinking. We do know for a fact that the Red Hulk is in the MCU now, and so we know it's inevitable that these two are gonna fight. But at this point, it really just comes down to what fight are they gonna fight? You see, in the comics, these guys have fought about 4, maybe 5 times. But I was trying to determine what fight would be the best fight based off of where we are currently in the MCU. And even if not currently, in the near future in the MCU. And well, in my personal opinion, as your guys' liaison to all things Hulk, I feel that the best fight that we could have for the movies between Red Hulk and Green Hulk would be with the version of Hulk we got in this storyline, also known as Doc Green. Now I'm gonna run through this super quickly, but if you want a more in-detail look, I have a playlist covering this entire story, at least up until the Red and Green Hulk fight. But it'll tell you everything you need to. Somebody shot Bruce Banner, making him severely mentally handicapped. He eventually goes to Tony Stark, and Arno Stark gets Extremis, gets his intelligence back, and that Extremis actually turns the Hulk himself into a super genius. He goes throughout, turning all the other Hulks back into normal. And when he gets to Red Hulk, ridiculous fight. Now, why do I believe it should be Doc Green Hulk fighting and say, not the Savage Hulk? Well, 2 things really, and one of them is Smart Hulk and Doc Green are kind of the same character. Smart Hulk being Banner in control of, the Hulk's body, and then Doc Green being a super genius Hulk. But in terms of their actual character, they're not too dissimilar. And I personally feel like the MCU wouldn't have to do too much, except maybe give them a mohawk and let them grow out a goatee. And secondly, as much as people feel like they might want to see the Savage Hulk fight Red Hulk, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the only thing you're gonna get if they do that is another scene like Hulk got when he fought Thanos. He's literally just gonna get pieced up. Oh, Marvel, let me show you how to make Doc Green work for the MCU. And well, first, all you have to do is have Banner, who's still in control of the Hulk, decide that he thinks Smart Hulk sounds dumb, and he goes back to what he was calling himself in the 2008 Hulk movie when he was communicating with Doc Blue, Doc Green, and then let him, do the mohawk and goatee thing. And with that, then it's just as simple as mixing places that they fought and mixing different elements in different fights. And well, even in doing that, Hulk fans, either way you slice it, and this can't be blamed on Smart Hulk Doc Green, Hulk gonna lose that first fight. There ain't no way around it. He gonna get beat up. But I would personally rather have the Doc Green fight that he loses than the first fight that he lost, because Red Hulk just beat him up, broke his arm, took him to the top of a freaking bridge, and was about to blow his brains out with the biggest pistol you've ever seen. Kinda whack. At least if we have a fight like this, we can have some witty banter, some actual conversation between the two while they're fighting. And sure, Hulk would still get pieced up solely because the Red Hulk is the better fighter. And sure, he could even still get his arm broken like he did in their first fight. I'm fine with that. But what we could have leading up to this, which makes Hulk fans feel a little bit better, is add in another element from a previous fight. That element being that during the Doc Green and Red Hulk fight, just like in this fight, Red Hulk is siphoning off the Hulk's gamma energy throughout the fight, making himself more powerful. And in doing it that way, not only do you secure the fact that this man still has his ability to absorb all forms of energy, but you also kind of get to make Hulk fans not as angry because there's more of a legitimate reason that he's losing, being this man is an actual fighter and he's also draining off his energy during the fight. But with that being said, Marvel, do not do what you did in the comics and have Red Hulk drain off so much energy that he can't turn back into the Hulk anymore. Marvel, if you do this, you guys will shoot yourself in the foot. Because fans are already angry that you nerfed the Hulk, and fans are already angry that we have not seen the smart Hulk do much. So don't do this. You guys will shoot yourself in the foot. Like I said, just have Red Hulk draining off enough gamma energy so that it makes sense as to why Hulk lost this, on top of Red being a better fighter. Now that the Hulk is lost, he's gonna realize that he has to do a little bit more than just come in guns a-blazing. He gonna have to go train, like he did when he trained in Kung Fu with the Iron Fist in the comics. Because again, yeah, Hulk might be strong, but Red Hulk is a fighter. And if you're gonna beat a fighter, you kinda need to become one yourself, which would then give us a Kung Fu enabled Hulk. Not only that, we could have him do the same thing that he did in the comics before he went back for round 2 with Red Hulk, which would be creating a serum that keeps the Red Hulk from being able to drain off his gamma radiation. And I mean, since he's in the MCU now, you could get the same guy that he got to shoot Red with it in their round 2. And then here, at the moment that Red can't drain that gamma radiation anymore, well, this is where this fight gets crazy. Because guys, I assure you, out of every fight that they have had, the Dot Green Red Hulk fight is by far the best one. I mean, these dudes are punching each other from state to state and shaking the entire world with their punches. I mean, we got Dot Green chopping bro in the throat and kicking him in the ribs and everything, gouging my boy's eyes out and stuff. But even with the Kung Fu, and even with Red not being able to drain gamma radiation off of him anymore, Red's still strong as hell, and he does still start putting the paws on the Hulk. Like, I kid you not, he started to get the upper hand on this man again. That is until the Hulk start getting real mad. And, I mean, started to do him really dirty. And ended up winning the fight. Well, we could still have the Hulk get really mad and do him dirty and end up winning the fight. Except instead of this ending, we take it back to the Red Hulk comic, to where the Red Hulk was fighting World Breaker Hulk. Yeah, just have Doc Green turn into the World Breaker, and it would be fine in canon, especially considering that throughout that entire storyline, he was having dreams of him losing control and killing everyone anyway. And again, in the fight, in similar ways that this fight went, where Red Hulk starts getting the upper hand on the Hulk and starts beating down on this man with the force of nukes. He starts becoming to be the strongest one there is until the World Breaker shows. And guys, I know he doesn't look like the World Breaker. He's not glowing and all that, but trust me when I tell you this is World Breaker Hulk. And then have the World Breaker defeat him, except in my opinion, instead of the one-shot thunderclap, we actually go back and we use this ending fight, where he just beats the brakes off this man, breaks his jaw, knocks out teeth, and then holds up his limp and unconscious body. I feel like this is the best way that we could redeem Smart Hulk in the MCU, as well as giving fans what they've been waiting for, which is a return of the Savage Hulk, the World Breaker Hulk, as well as keeping pretty much all the fights in line, showing off Red's gamma draining energy, as well as the fact that just because a Hulk is smart don't mean he not dangerous. And then this could lead directly into Scar versus the World Breaker Hulk. And sure, it would be happening in opposite order that it happened in the comics, but like, you literally have a movie where multiple Hulks are fighting each other, giving us a World War Hulks movie. Just non-stop action pretty much the entire movie, with the exception of, Smart Hulk creating that serum and recruiting Deadpool. I think if you guys do this, fans will respond to it rather well. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I'm Marcel T, and I'll catch y'all later.